think you're boring.
Oh.
Find a good story that you can tell, because right now you're snooze. Can you believe I'm actually taking up for Lisa Barlow? God help me.
What's up, y'all? It's Brian Keith, and I'm back with another video. And today we're gonna be talking about the Housewives of Salt Lake City. Y'all, I am drained. I've just been driving around. I had to take my mom to a couple of appointments, get her situated. But this episode was really good. Meredith, you got called boring, and I think you turned up the heat a little bit at the end. But y'all, like, comment, subscribe, let's go to the video.
Yeah, let me check my shit real quick. Hotter than the fire coming out my flaming lips. You wanna play with me? You can't play in me. On the playground, bitch, you can't play with me. Got it, won it, securing the bag.
All right, it's the next day after Lisa was about to jump off this boat, girl. She was like,
You're not going home. Don't you ever ask me to admit something I never would do.
I'm like, Lisa is so dramatic. But I said that before. I think Heather has her hand in everyone's back, pulling the strings. I feel like Heather is the root, honestly, truly. But we'll see. So they all go to breakfast. Lisa, I'm surprised she's not. John did not come pick her up. She's still there. And the girls are just basically talking about everything that had transpired. So Bravo's like, oh, Mary, can I come sleep in your room with Angie? And Mary was like, no. She was like, absolutely not. She was like, one is fine. 2, 3 people in the room is a crowd. I said, I know that's right. So Brittany was like, oh, you don't want to sleep with me? You can still sleep with me. Bravo was like, no. She's like, I don't want to sleep with you when you try to bring men back to the room.
Well, the last time I saw you up here, you were trying to get one of the crew to come downstairs with you. No, I wasn't.
Which is kind of crazy. But looking at Brittany, I'm just like, Brittany, she's like, oh my gosh, can you help me fix this? Oh my God, my AC went out. Oh, let's get out of here. It do look like Brittany's trying to get her holes filled. And I'm just like, I never met a girl outside the girl from Love Cabin, but I never met a girl or a woman like this that's so thirsty for some dick.
Embarrassing.
Girl, it do seem like she was trying to get Captain Jason and do all those things. I don't think Heather gives a fuck because she ain't got no man. But to Brittany's defense, and I hate that I'm defending this bitch, but Bronwyn, you don't like her and you keep coming for her every single time. So the dissolution and when your friendship ends or whatever have you, you are the problem of your friendship with Brittany.
No, I mean, the girls you and I both heard coming out of your room last night to me. I don't know. Why are you even talking to me?
Being that Brittany's not a housewife, I don't think Bronwyn sees her as value on the show. So she takes shots at her all the time. And I'm just looking at Bronwyn just like, sweetie, it's not a good look. Like, Brittany's a lot of things, but to constantly take shots at her is just so irritating. I'm like, Bronwyn, please come up with something else. So the conversation steers over because Brittany's just, Brittany's bringing up Captain Jason, all these things, and Lisa's just like, why are we bringing him up? He shouldn't be brought up. We need to leave other people out of it and stop bringing other people up, blah, 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 blah.
Enough with the pile on. Like, Captain Jason's not interested. It's like, dumb. Right? Back me up on this, Daisy. Back me up.
Right? Lisa, you should have sat there, like I said last episode, you should have sat there and just shut the fuck up, but whatever. So Angie's like, oh, we should keep people out of it. She's like, I could have sworn you told us that, you used your hair and said Todd was out here kissing another woman and farting. Braun was like, did you say that? We see the playback. In the playback, we see like the course of events after her dismissed party and all these things, but I didn't verbally see her say it, but Lisa said she said it. My whole thing with Lisa is, we know you don't fuck with Bronwyn. We know you don't like her. Why fake the funk?
Todd was making out with one of my friends while farting the entire time. You're dead to me.
Just say, girl, to be honest, I don't fuck with you. I don't like you. We're not cool. We'll never be cool. But, so my whole thing is this. Like, Bronwyn already told her, like, look, you brought up my daughter and her grandparents. Stop bringing them up. Stop bringing them up. Stop bringing them up. Boom. Cool. But once they talked about that Todd, oh, she said, you're dead to me. You're dead to me. And that's why I was just like, girl, so you got upset with her for bringing up the grandparents and your child. But once she brought up that fuck-ass man, oh, now she's dead to you. maybe it was just like the icing on the cake, but I'm just like, I always feel like she puts a man over everything. And I hate women like that. The one that center their world around a man. I hate that. Especially, like, I get it, like, her situation, he's provided her whole lifestyle, her whole life. Get that. But I'm just like, it's just always a, like, you care about the man's opinion more than your children, your child. That's crazy, girl.
Stairs, saying I'm a snake. I've done this to Brittany before. I've done it to you. Bringing up my f***ing daughter's grandparents again.
But, you know, she's like, you're dead to me. You're dead to me. All these things. So, as that happened, you know, everybody calmed down and had to let everybody know that they'll be going on to the beach and, you know, having a little beach day. So, to get to the beach, everybody's having a little good time. Some Bailey doing their thing. Cool. We see Lisa, Mary talking. And Mary basically tells Lisa that, you know what? I personally don't feel like Meredith has your back as a friend like she should.
Like, wow. Can you believe I'm actually taking up for Lisa Barlow? God help me.
And Lisa's like, you know what? I see that. She was like, she always says she has my back privately, but she doesn't have my back like in the moment. And I said it before. I said that I felt like Meredith did have Lisa's back at the camping, but she wasn't as vocal as I thought she would be. So as they're talking about it, and Mary's actually, you know, on Lisa's side. I like this dynamic between Meredith and Mary and Lisa, because we know that Mary has some type of feelings towards Lisa, but she's at least being open and honest. So after that, she basically tells her, like, yeah, you know, this is how I'm feeling about the situation. Cool. So Meredith comes up and Lisa's like, yeah, you know, hey Mary, yeah, we're just talking. I just feel like, you know, sometimes you have my back privately, but I just wish you had my back, like, you know, more publicly. And Meredith was like, first of all, I do have your back, and I'm tired of this group telling me that I don't have your back. I don't know why we keep talking about this. This is the end of this conversation.
But I don't feel like you would. It's that simple, and I support you, and I'm really tired of the narrative. So if you guys want to continue with it again, go for it.
And I'm just like, damn, it's like, you just sat down and now it's over here discourse with your friend. And she's like, well, I don't know why you're getting upset with me. I'm just telling you how I feel. And even Mary was just like, girl, she's telling you how you feel, so how she feels. So why are you upset with her? She's just giving her POV. Mary was like, I'm tired of people telling me what I am and I'm doing, and I'm actually having your back. She said, if I don't agree with you in the moment, I'm not going to have your back. Cool, reasonable. So Mary was just like, oh my God, like, girl, gone. And she was like, what's your issue, Mary? The guy comes over with the drinks, and Mary was like, you're boring me. She was like, whatever. She's like, no. She's like, you come in this group. She's like, go find another story to play with, because you're boring me. You don't bring anything to the show. You don't do anything. Mary just went down the list. I'm just like, God damn.
I think you're boring. Go find a good story that you can tell, because right now you're smooth.
And Meredith was like, I have to go. She get up and she go. She disengages. So we know they're doing a theme like a low-key Halloween murder mystery theme party at the end. So the girls are getting ready. They're playing in inflatables on the boat. Girl, Angie done slammed her finger in the fucking door. She's gushing blood. I'm like, girl, absolutely the fuck not.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
I was like, oh my gosh. She's like, I think I broke it. Like, girl, how hard are y'all slamming doors? Man, to the fuck. But at this dinner, everybody's over dressed up. Captain Lee's there. Captain Jason there. Cool. Brittany was like, yeah, today I had some things that came up. Flashback. Whitney and Brittany are looking at some information about Seth.
Friend's Uber driver last month in Columbus, Ohio, showed her a picture of Seth with his mistress because she was their Uber driver.
And I'm just like, Whitney, why is your fucking messy ass tied to the shit? Every flashback that I've seen about some mess, Whitney or Heather was there. So then she's like, yeah, you know, I feel like I heard some things about Seth. Meredith was just like, She's like, yeah, I heard that Seth is having an affair with a girl that used to be his Uber driver 6 months. There's a picture, and mind you, it was all on TikTok. If I find the video, I'll put it in here.
Let's talk about how my TikTok ended up on this week's Real Housewives of Salt Lake City and give you a little backstory. So as you saw, Brittany brought up the rumor she saw on TikTok to Meredith about Seth possibly stepping out of the marriage. Here's the clip that they played. Oh, and some Salt Lake City tea. Allie wrote, my friend's Uber driver last month in Columbus, Ohio, showed her a picture of Seth with his mistress because she was their Uber driver like 6 months ago. She didn't get the pic I needed to see. So that video was me reading from the comments section of a viral post asking Bravo fans to spill their wildest insider gossip. And when I say wild, I mean there were some pretty crazy ones. The comment about Seth and Meredith was just one of several that I read. And if you watch the full video, it's pretty clear I was reading them like I was gossiping with my closest girlfriends. I was definitely not claiming anything as fact. I didn't talk to any of the housewives. Production actually reached out, said that one of the women wanted to use the clip during a taping the next day and asked for permission. That is literally all I knew. I had no idea it would lead to one of Meredith Marks' most iconic lines. Andy even quoted Meredith's line on Watch What Happens Live that night, so like I was honestly screaming. But I gotta say, Brittany showing up and shaking things up at that table that night, I respect it. If Meredith hadn't made that comment about her taking a shot or having a drink after puking, I don't know if Brittany would have brought it up at dinner the way she did. She did say on the after show that she would have rather told her separately from the group until certain events transpired, but hey, that's Housewives. Did y'all enjoy the episode? And are you ready for more next week? I think I saw in the preview for next week's episode that Meredith and Bronwyn throw Brittany's unicorn overboard. Let me know your thoughts in the comments.
But Meredith was just like, nobody believes you. You're disgusting. You're deplorable. You're a red dress girl. Nobody believes you, darling. And I'm just like, Meredith is drunk. And it's just so funny because she's like, nobody believes you, darling. Nobody believes you. And she throws the thing. She's like, because Brittany's like, no, your husband having an affair on you. She throws the little hammer hat that she had on her head. She's like, nobody, you gotta stop it. Stop talking about my husband.
Listen, I get it if you don't want to share. I get that. You stay away from me. She needs to stay away. Oh my gosh, now you're gonna throw something in me?
I'm just like, Meredith is on his girl. That's the Meredith we like. But they just start having this big old clash and all this and the third girl. But it's easy to say Brittany and Meredith don't fuck with each other. Lisa and this Bronwyn talking about, I just wish people would stop talking about my family and leave my family alone. And Lisa's like, you know what, I'm gonna make a commitment and I'm not gonna ever bring up your family again. I apologize. I would never do that again. And that was basically the end of the episode. You see Heather and Whitney just smiling in the back, just like, look what I caused. Drama. But y'all, let me know what you guys think. Please, please, please keep my mom in your prayers for speedy recovery. We gotta get her walking and at 100% in a couple weeks. So we're gonna be good, y'all. But I'll see y'all in the next video. Sorry that it came so late.
Spinning all around. Bad bitch fall to the ground. Walking drunk and sober now. Don't use and I see how. Yeah, 2 degrees, make you want to freeze. Hit your ass up, take it back to believe. Yes, said believe, not balling. You really wanna try to ball on me? 3 points like a courtyard, but you really not wanna get the goat yard.
Brian Keith, LG, Black Butte. Bet you didn't know we the Holy Trinity. Now let a guy stop a jolly, break your ear here. Step into the room and get up in the bed. It tastes sweet, that's cause I'm good. It tastes sour cause I'm better than the hood. Cause I get you hyper when I'm running all around, cause I excite ya. Let me talk real quick. You can't even get with the shit. You wanna go toe to toe with my flow? This American all I really ask you for. Now I got to go. Got, bye bye.